My name is Ariel Kniss. We're at Georgia Tech in Melissa Kemp's lab. I work as a graduate student, so I research. My project right now deals with T cells, or a cell that's in your body that helps to fight infection and diseases that you might get. There's cancer or other conditions where your T cells don't become activated against cells where they should be, and so we're looking at just the signaling in general right now. Originally, I'm from Pennsylvania. I'm born and raised. I came here 4 years ago for grad school. My love for how things fit together and how things interact with one another, either in equations or in biological systems, has really kind of driven me to this field. Growing up, my grandmother actually suffered from colon cancer. So her experience in having to witness the terrible drug regime that they put you on with chemotherapy and radiation, and the main goal of that is just to destroy any rapidly dividing cell. So that's why you get all of the side effects of hair loss and gastrointestinal issues. And so going through that, I kept thinking there should be a better approach, and I think we're getting there in kind of this more personalized medicine so that you can understand exactly what cells have gone awry and then figure out how to fix just those ones instead of kind of ruining the quality of life for people who unfortunately have these diseases. So it's always nice to kind of put it in perspective of doing something to help others around you and not just in your own little bubble. So I try and look at biological systems or different things going on within your body. So I think my mission is to better understand T cell regulation. So again, the immune cells that are in your body, what happens when it becomes activated and what allows it to do its job. So T cells are involved with a lot of different diseases. Some of the main ones involve either autoimmune disorders, so asthma or allergies that you might have. Rheumatoid arthritis, that's another where your T cells are actually fighting against your own body, which is the opposite of what you want to happen. And understanding those differences and how those differences might be important in your body and how these differences might be used for down the line developing different therapies for different conditions. And we have a cell culture room where you're able to culture cells outside of the body so that we can do experiments. So I deal a lot with microfluidics, and that allows you to use tiny, like a droplet of water will fill the entire device, and you might be looking at a couple hundred cells at a time. And cells are really tiny, so it's a nice tool to be able to look at these individual cells. So a lot of techniques take those T cells out of your body, they'll do something to them and then put them back in as kind of this engineered T cell that can go about and do what it has to do to make you better. The side effects, because they're T cells that you normally have anyway, they're much lower. So getting towards the personalized medicine where there aren't nearly as many side effects, hopefully, and maybe a more targeted approach. Our lab environment is really cool in that it's collaborative. Sometimes it just takes, if you have a problem that you can't solve, if you just walk away from it and ask someone else, the first thing that comes to their mind might solve all your problems. So it's really nice to have people to talk to. Pursuing a career in medical science is a really rewarding place to be. You have the aspect of working on really interesting problems. There's definitely a need for more scientists to come in and solve these really tough problems, so there's not a lack of work to be done.